So I have got two skills I want to share with you today. Super easy, of course. I'm just going to show you real quick a couple of things that you can do with any kind of paper, okay? Any piece of paper, and if you have a pencil and some crayons, I'm going to use a marker so you can see it really good. Um, I have this purple marker that is actually intended to be a dry erase marker, but it doesn't actually work on my dry erase board, but it works really good on this paper and it's really, really pretty. So I'm going to scooch this ruler over out of the way. That's a good skill to know too. And some of my lines, I might want to make them kind of straight. But I'm going to start just in a random spot. I picked this corner here, and I'm just going to go around, make a line, just nice curved line that goes across my paper, okay? Any way I want to make the line works just fine, okay? And then just to make it different, just to be different, let's do a straight line. Just lay my ruler where I want it and hold it still and just go ahead and make a line. All right, the only reason to be careful is because I've been using a marker with my ruler and it really mucks up the side of my ruler pretty good, okay? So you can take it to the sink, kitchen sink, and wipe it down, or just use a wipe, any kind of wipe will take that ink off the side of there. Okay, and then I'm going to make another line, just another wavy line. If I like zigzag lines, I can do zigzag lines instead, no big deal. I also like doing this with a brighter color because we've talked before about when we're using our yellow marker and we don't want the tip of it to get all gross, then what we do is we use yellow first and then go back and add different darker colors or different colors that we might want to try out also, or stuff that goes good with yellow. Like I really like yellow and black together. But if you're going to do that, use your yellow first. That way the tip of your yellow doesn't get all messed up. And you can still keep the yellow yellow and it won't make mud on your paper. And you can also use your black marker anytime with anything else. It's not going to hurt the black marker, but your yellow will not stay yellow if you're using it with black and not and try to keep it from mucking up your yellow. Okay, just going to keep going until I have a lot of really nice abstract looking shapes and lines, okay? Then when I go to color it in, I'm going to focus on those shapes that the lines make when they cross over or touch each other, okay? Then just to add some extra interest, I'm going to go ahead and put some more straight lines in here. Just because this gives you practice holding your ruler and making lines with it. What you want to do is hold it firmly enough so that it's not sliding around while you're trying to make your lines, okay? Some people just don't really ever do this, so it doesn't really occur to you that this is an actual skill, but it is. Using a straight edge to make lines is a decent skill to have. Okay, and then this will keep you from having nothing to do as well. If I don't have anything to do, I mean, let's be honest, sometimes I just don't do anything on purpose. But when I need to keep my mind busy, then I'll pick up a pen and just start making lines and shapes. What I'm doing is I'm just filling in those shapes, those abstract shapes, okay? Start with the lightest color you're going to use, again, so that the tip stays clean. I'm going to go ahead and cap that one, and this is another one in that set, and it makes a really beautiful pink on my paper. One thing to do with your markers, especially with these bigger areas, is to go around the outline it first, make a couple of times because you want that outline to be kind of thick. All right. If it's already a thick marker, you don't have to worry as much about that, but make an outline of the shape that you're going to fill in, okay? I don't know if you mow your grass or if you watch somebody mow your grass and they go back and forth like that. Go all the way across and turn and go back and turn and go back. That's a great way to color in a shape, just like you're gonna mow it, right? This way you've got a good outline and you don't have to be as worried about getting it everywhere, okay? Unless you just want to get it everywhere, that's fine too. That is another option that you have because you're the artist. Okay. The other skill I want to show you before I let you go for whatever purposes you're doing with your week, I want to show you cutting out a heart. All right. I'm going to show you cutting out a heart. I'm going to fold it in half and I'm going to make a line that is it's kind of hard to remember to go up before you curve around and go back down. But that is what you do, and you cut that out, all right? You just cut it out like that, okay? And if you don't like how it looks the first time, don't worry. Turn your paper instead of turning your scissors all over the place. That's how I like to do it. And I'm cutting right inside that pencil line, so I don't have to have the pencil line on my cutout heart, okay? I've been working a lot with hearts because we're going to be talking about hearts coming up in a couple of weeks, and I like heart shapes. The history of the heart shape is pretty interesting. So that might be another thing for you to look up if you want to go through that. Okay, so there's my heart. Here's one I finished earlier that's all colored in, right? It's pretty, huh? And I used green on that one. And I used the green to make the line, and I used my yellow marker first because I wanted a lot of yellow on it. I wanted to be very warm colors. I did use some cool colors. I used some blue and some lavender, but I kept that yellow. I did the yellow first so that the other colors wouldn't mess up my yellow marker. Okay? So thank you so much for having fun with me. I really appreciate all you do for us, you guys. Even though you're remote, I really appreciate all the work you put in. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.